I'm Brittany,
I'm Jeff.
and we want to be on House Hunters. I'm 26 years old, and I'm an accountant at a property management company in downtown Boston. I've been working there for a little over a year now.
I'm 28. I am a video producer. I've worked at a major university for 4 years now. It's always been my dream to work in video production, so that's what I want to keep doing.
So our budget for our house hunt was about $350,000, but we actually wanted to stay around $300,000. That was more of our target amount, and it was pretty reasonable for the area that we wanted to look in.
So what kind of style home do you like?
For me, I would really want a Cape Cod style home. I think that it's so warm and welcoming, and it's just so cute to look at from the outside. On the other hand, I would really like a Victorian style house because I think that there's just so much like charm and character that goes along with it. But for the inside of the home, I really think that I like a country theme style or maybe even a coastal. How about you? What is your favorite architectural style of an outdoor home?
So if money were no object, I think I would really prefer a place that's modern. I want really sharp lines on the outside. I love like exposed beams and exposed, light wood on the outside, large windows. I really prefer modern. And then same thing on the inside. I really love like techie stuff. I love gadgets and tablets built into the wall, or I want remote control, microwaves, all this kind of stuff. So I blow the budget really fast, so I really shouldn't be in charge of making a big decision like that.
And I would probably either break everything or not know how to use the microwave, and that's not something I probably want to get into every time that I'm trying to use one of the gadgets in our home. But for me, if money were no object, I would definitely want like a big like country cottage type home, and it would be set way far away from the road. It would be like right on a big hill with a lot of grass and like a garden. You know that I want a garden so badly.
I know you want to have like a kind of country dirt road and some trees along the way, maybe even a few, fences and things like that.
Definitely.
With your garden.
And the kitchen would be most important to me, and I would want everything to be white and just sparkly white and clean with like one of those like farm sinks, like a big white farm sink with one of those islands that has like a huge butcher's block like island on it, and that would just be where I hang out and like cook all the time.
All right, so Brittany, what do you think are some of the things on your wish list?
So one of the things on my wish list for sure is going to be a bathtub. And for me, I miss that. I miss growing up in a home where I can, take a really relaxing bath for, a certain amount of time and have like my own personal time. So that's the top of my wish list, which sounds kind of funny, but
so you want one of those clawfoot tubs if you could have anything?
Yes, that would be amazing. What about you? What's on like the top of your wish list?
Yeah, I know you have the clawfoot tub on the top of your wish list. Something for me, I really want a backyard so one day we can have a dog,
No dog.
No.
We're not getting a dog.
I want a dog.
No.
So, a backyard for the dog, because we will get a dog. And then I do want like maybe some place to get away and do some work, like a workbench area. That's kind of one of the things on my wish list. So I want the yard in particular for the dog. And then I want the garage or shed area or some kind of workbench area to do some projects and be handy and stuff.
So the area that we're looking in is the North Attleboro area. It's only about 20 minutes away from the nearest big city, but it is a little bit further from Boston where we live now. So I'm thinking that I'll probably just take the train because there is one down just not too far away from that town.
So North Attleboro for me, I think it works because it's near our church. It's really close to the highway for me to get back up to work in Boston, and then it's also close to family and friends.
And we really are looking for, I would say, a multifamily home. Anyways, that's what I'm looking for. and I'm trying to get Jeff on board. A lot of my family has had a multifamily home where they've lived in for a while, and they just tell me that it's such a great idea. And maybe it's not the ideal first home that a young couple like us could have, but down the line, I think it would just be so helpful.
So I'm also on board with multifamily homes. I really like the idea of having a single family to ourselves, but if we got to make the sacrifice to have a multifamily and have an eventual investment property for us, like, I'm totally on board for it, because whatever you want, what my baby wants, my baby gets. So yeah, whatever we kind of find, I'm going to be excited for.
So what would be a deal breaker for you?
I think in our budget we're looking at some possibilities of fixer-uppers, but we're also looking at the chance to have a really small place. I don't want to be too cramped.
Yeah, me either.
We have a decent amount of stuff, but again, if we have enough space.
Shoes.
You got way too many shoes.
I'm concerned about shoes.
Yeah, I'm concerned about how many clothes are gonna be in our property.
Living in Boston, it's so hard to park anywhere. I think right now both of our cars are at least a half mile down the road,
Yeah.
which doesn't bode well in wintertime. So I think a driveway will definitely be easy to find in that area, but it's going to be a great new feature for us to have in our own home.
So garage would be nice, but definitely a driveway, get our cars off the street. I think, again, the big yard for the dog, and then maybe a place to do
There's
some projects.
no dog.
No, there will be a
There's
dog.
not going to be a dog.
All right, we'll see about that.
Okay, so if we go into our bathroom here, as you can see, it's not so bad. We have a little bit of space in here. But the thing is, behind closed curtains, there's no bathtub. It's just a shower, which is great. I love it, but I like to have a relaxing night where I can come home, maybe have a glass of wine, and get all toasty in my own little bathtub, and that's not here. So that's definitely something that's going to be on the top of my wish list, and I really hope that we can find something with a really nice bathtub. This is my second favorite room of our apartment, because right now this whole room is being used as our walk-in closet.
Alright, so this is our art and kind of music room here. We have all these paintings along the wall here, which we've all done doing paint night, usually on our own. And then we have a kind of a spare bed, like we said before, we like to entertain guests. And then these are our guitars and our piano. As you can see from back here, this is just how tight we are with other houses around us, and that's kind of why we want to get out of the city, to be away from all the congestion and all the tightness. We want to have a little bit more space where we go. And we have this blind up here to kind of shield us from even closer neighbors next door.
Thanks, House Hunters. Hope you choose us.
Bye.
Okay.
Babe, you really have to get rid of some of these shoes.
What? Are you crazy? No, look at these shoes. These are my favorite shoes. I can't get rid of them.